What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Turmoil. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while. And actually, we got a stock auction to do, don't we? We're pretty far ahead as far as the game race goes. But actually, we're a little bit hurting for cash, so we'll see. Ooh, for a 4% share, man, it's a fire sale out here. Okay, since we're definitely doing this thing, I'll probably buy at 20,000 just to maintain my stock at 27,000. Wow, but at least it was Ricardo, because he doesn't have that many stocks. So I'm okay with him grabbing 4%. The people I didn't want to grab 4% were people like Daisy, but she's actually kind of broke right now, so I don't think we have to worry about that. I will save my diamond more than likely until the next map, so that I can have what's-his-name snitch on the oil fields for us, out there dropping dimes. Give him a diamond, and he will snitch his ass off about where you can find that oil. Time to go to Ye Old Land Auction. Only 2 more goes here, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much oil left on this map. I'll be really, really honest with you. It's not looking good. I was going to say, she's going to try and outbid me right there, but I'm not going to let it happen. You can go back to your corner. That's right, you spent all that money on stocks, now you're broke. We send you off to the corner. Enjoy yourself, bye! Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab the oil here. Let's hope that this one goes better than our last run. Our last run was only like 18,000 in profit. Was not a good time for us. Was a little bit weak. Speed that up for just a moment. There we go. And I think they tend to operate from top to bottom. They tend to get the stuff nearest to the surface first. You hit a diamond. Huh. That's never happened before. I guess I'll send a mole down to get it? I didn't know you could actually hit a diamond. That's weird. Cool. Let's find our oil, please. Blocked off by a jewelry sundry. So there's our first little reservoir. Let's drop a horse down in. Obviously, we're a little bit behind the 8 ball with regards to our finances right now. That's going to be largely due to the fact that we hit that diamond and had to deploy that extra mole at the beginning, which is a tiny bit more expensive. On the plus side, we've got diamonds now, multiple diamonds, so we can sell them, we can stack them, we can roll in them, we can throw them at poor people, we can, you know, whatever rich oil tycoons do. I assume that there must be at least some revelry in their riches that's at the expense of the lower classes. It is, after all, a lesson light in time. Rich people nowadays have learned what happens. They try to keep that shit on the DL. They do it behind the closed doors of the country club. They don't do it out in public anymore. They're like, sorry, man, we ain't trying to kick off another French Revolution. Saw how that went last time. That guillotine. It don't care how rich you are. Your bank stacks don't really matter. You're like, goddamn right it doesn't. Don't worry about it, Richard. We're coming for you. Alright, so we've got prices on the up and up on that side. We'll go ahead and allow them to run some of that oil. Let me get a third horsey wagon here. We're making pretty good money on this side. And you know what? I am not afraid. I'm not afraid to drop a douser. Everybody, come wave your stick. There we go. He's already got oil on this side, so good for him and good for you. You guys out here doing work right now. See, that's what I like to see. Motivated employees that know the lash is coming if they don't get to work. You could do that back then, too. You could, like, beat your employees and stuff. My great-granddad worked at a place called the Phelps Dodge Mine, and there were strike busters, and they came and, like, basically the Phelps Dodge Mine, my great-granddad, there was, like, a rebellion at the mine. Like, it was like a red faction thing where the mine bosses wouldn't pay him in real money. They would pay him in company script so they couldn't actually leave. And then on top of that, we've got enough for a salut right now. More like a sigh high now that I've got that all stacked up. Bad jokes on the internet. Anyways, Phelps Dodge Mine had like rebellions and stuff. And so they'd bring in strike busters. They'd bring in strike busters from the next town over. So the miners would have like picks and like bats and like weapons, and they would go out and they would fight with the strike busters. And then the mining company would hire people from the next town over to come and get in fights with the miners to like repress them and get them back to work. Pretty proud that my family had something to do with that. Not the repression, the fighting back type deal. It's pretty sweet stuff. Like, hell yeah, come get some, rich guy. Come get some. And then eventually he left and became like the foreman at a steel smelter or something like that. It was a long time ago. A very, very long time. Wow, we've got to have better oil in this map somewhere. This is like horrifically bad. This is like unacceptably terrible. Alright, everybody get me some money. That's the name of the game today. What is the name of the game? Everybody get Splattercat money. 64. We're going to assume that it's an N64 game for now. Because that was, well, I don't know if that was my generation, in all honesty. N64 was a little bit later for me. N64 on PlayStation was like when I was at the end of junior high. Shitty balls. Well, we wasted that. What are you going to do? Not much I can do about that one, too. And that was a pretty good gas tank. It brought the and it brought it hard. We've also got another well over here somewhere, so maybe I'll start digging down like so. Just see if we can find this thing, because we could absolutely use a little bit more oil. It's only May, but that's what I said last time, and then we didn't end up getting everything. So... kind of looks like there's something right there, don't it? Oh, never mind. It's just like a graphical thing. Fantastic, and now I've wasted my branch limit. Let's drop a Scanzor over here. Save ourselves a little bit of trouble. And let's get this oil derrick back up and running. In the meantime, I would love to do the super silo action right here. Not sure if that's worth the cash or not, but it's still fun to do, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it! Alright, so we'll drop a little bit of cash in there, because I'm broke as a joke right now. And I could really use some more money. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to drill straight through right here. Ain't much to say about that one. Okay. That was probably stupid. I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't have the horses to support this. Well, I think I've got... They can focus on it. They'll be fine. Like, if they focus their little horsey fire, we should be good. There we go. Get me paid. Give me a couple more horses. And honestly, I don't even know what to say about this one. Not the best map for us. Not the best map. Let's grab another dowser or two just in case there's anything we missed over on the right-hand side. It's possible. It could happen. So we're going to go down to right there. Now that we got a little bit more money. Let's keep on drilling. Price is still remaining pretty bad, which is the other big concern that I have here. You know, give me a mole over here. A couple of them, in fact. Super silo is almost filled. There we go. Reservoir right there, and hopefully one of these moles will go to the left and we'll actually be able to find something over there. Couple of natural gas areas. Oh, they sucked it dry, never mind. Let's go ahead and have Horsey start running off this way. It's saying there's still something down here, so you know what, let's keep digging. Maybe it's just one of those ones that borders the bottom. I've only ever seen that happen like once, but you know. Sometimes that's the way she goes. I'm gonna upgrade the tanks too. Make those things a little bit bigger so that when we need to get rid of our supply, we can. I mean, for all I know, it could be this little tiny reservoir on one side. So we're down to 90 cents right there. Move some of these assets around, but good God. What a map. What a map indeed. This is what happens when you get to the end of a cycle, though. Supposedly, you can, like, click on this. And then you can stop the level if you want. Yeah, there it is. You can also get loans. I knew about the loan thing, but I didn't know you could stop the level from over there. Gents, it don't really matter. I think I got nothing left in it anyways. I want to know where that oil is over there, but I didn't have time to do. We don't have the money for Momageddon right now. Okay, cool. At least it was little. That's all that I care. If it was like a giant one that would have financed like the entire level for us, I wasn't going to be happy, but what are you going to do about it? That was a pretty rough day for us. Then again, we got bad land, so... eh. Stock auction for 4% share. I'm going to buy at 25. And so there it is. Yippee-ki-yay, we're up to 25%. We own a quarter of the shares. There really ain't that much left that I want to upgrade anyways. We seem to be doing perfectly fine with the stats we currently have. All of the tenants are together. It's my suspicion that one of these is actually pretty decent. That seems alright. I can live with it. They say it with such certainty, though, in their little thing. They're like, oh, here is where the oil is. Like, how can you tell? Does the ground squish when you walk across it? I know that oil used to be really fertile in the United States. Like, you'd be walking through a field, and there would just be, like, a pool of oil laying there. I'm like, gee, I wonder where the oil's at. Not so much anymore. Now you gotta dig through shales and all kinds of shit to get after that stuff. Really, the reliance on fossil fuels has gotta go. And people can say that till they're blue in the face, but frankly... I don't see it happening. Human beings, we tend to be the kind of creature that just, like, waits it out and just hopes for the best until it's, like, cataclysmically going wrong. A little bit of oil right there. At least we hit it. I'm going to send him off to the right with his ill-begotten gains. Alright, a little bit of money to be had. Not a lot, though. Not a lot. I hope this one's closer to the surface, because I don't want to have to spend a bunch of money drilling down to the bottom this early on. Oh, there it is right there. So, ask and ye shall receive. Give me another horsey over here. We're going to sell at rock bottom prices for right now, because we kind of have to. I'm going to slap a silo right there. And let's sit on our reserves for a little bit, shall we? They are going to need to play catch-up over here, which is disappointing. Because I was hoping I wouldn't have to actually deploy a third horse for right now. But these derricks are looking a little bit close to spillage territory, and with the limited gains we're making anyways, when it comes to cash. Let's get rid of our oil on the right-hand side, make a little bit more money. Dowsers? Roll out. Do your thing. 86 cents is not a super suitable. It's not my favorite. It's definitely not my favorite quantity. I'm gonna go for this one first, just because this one poses a logistical issue. Let's go ahead and keep that moving on up as well. While we wait for the next big sell-off. Shit, we hit a rock. Does that rock go all the way around? That rock goes all the way around, so that derrick is useless until we make more money. Let's go ahead and send some horses out that way. I'm gonna get a few more. Because we need the cash. I'll bring this one down. I'm going to wait until we have a little bit better of a cash surplus before I start fiddling with that one right there. That's a gas pipeline. Hooray! There goes all of our... oh, wow. More rocks. Hooray. Can I go around that one? I cannot. So both of them have a thick layer You can't work around. In fact, that might be the same layer. So we gotta make a call. I suppose we'll get after this one right now. Man, that's a really good gas reservoir right there, too. Like a disappointingly good gas reservoir. That is enormous right there, so that might actually be useful to me. Sell off a couple batches over here. Okay. Drop another silo. And we're just gonna sit on this shit for a little while. It's June and we haven't made a lot of money. We're still scrimping and saving, but this is how it goes when you're at the end of the level. Let me get another dowser over on this side because I strongly doubt that we've gotten everything on one side. In addition, I'd like to see what the scanner... Oh, nope, it's empty. Never mind. I was going to scan to see how big that was over there. But hey, what are you going to do? Ain't a lot of money left to go around. Need a few more horses because I do think this sell-off over on the left is going to be pretty good. Increase the size of the tanks. Okay, the sell-off on the left wasn't that good. However, we may be able to sell off on the right for a little bit. It also gave us enough cash to get moving over here. So, instead of going around the side of that rock... Uranium Fever. God. You ever notice how catchy all the songs are? I can't do old music, though. Old music is just so cheesy. Like, all the music from Fallout and whatnot, it's just like, it feels like somebody was back there. I mean, it feels like that nowadays, too, where it's like the same guy writing every single song. I'm pretty sure it is. There's some guy that has like 25 top #1 hits, and he just writes them and then sells them to like Katy Perry, and then he sells them to, you know, Jonas Brothers and all those people. Over and over and over again, ad nauseum. Let's get that moving. That's going to drain out on its own. We've got another chamber over here. And I have no idea how I want to make this happen. It's going to be expensive no matter what I do. So you know what? Let's just start. Let's just get over here. And let's see what we can find. We've already got the drill bit slightly upgraded, so... shouldn't be too bad. Is that the oil right there? That's the oil right there. Still no good prices though either. Like we are hurting right now. Super silo up, I guess. Might get an okay payday over here. Maybe one of the last ones we get. Yeah, so I kill off as many of these assets as I can right now. I mean, it's already November. We're making money, but we ain't making that much. And then once we get to December, I'll decide what I want to do with the rest of this shit. I'll probably take it off to the left right there. That seems alright. Not getting a good price, but... oh well. So the way things go in this oil biz... well, we almost made 20,000. That's not the worst level ever. If I'm like at like 12, 13,000, I'm usually pretty upset. Oh, and of course that was the biggest chamber right there. Of course it was. And we missed that diamond at the top of that other chamber right there, too. The disappointment is palpable. Still made more money than everybody else, though. Winter is coming. We're moving to the snow area. It has smaller gas pockets, but there's a way to make them bigger. Let's auction! I don't want to auction right now. I need Anthony to show me where the good shit is at. So Anthony's saying right there. I don't think anybody's going to argue about it either. Let's see here. My factory has new equipment on offer to increase the size of gas pockets. So I would assume that's the thermal right here. Activate all joints in a pipeline that encircles gas. This will cause the gas to expand. Okay. Oh, I can drill faster too. That's pretty cool. I don't remember that upgrade. Alright. Stock auction, off we go. For a 2% share. Not going to care about that even in the slightest. I'm just going to let this one run down and do its thing. Whoever wants to go ahead and waste their money on that, go ahead and do it, because I ain't going to argue with you. Alright, Blanche gets the shares. Let's head back to town. Now, we don't really have enough time to do another level, so unfortunately this one's going to be a little bit shorter. I hope you guys have enjoyed Turmoil so far. It's been a lot of fun for me. I hope you will all stop by tomorrow so we can play the game a little bit more. I'll see y'all there, yeah? How you doing, everybody?